Voice FM, number one Islamic business radio station. 103.7 Voice FM.
Bicara tentang agama dan tuntunannya, pendidikan dan aspek-aspek penunjangnya, inspirasi usaha yang sesuai dengan syariah, semuanya bermuara pada insan beriman, bertakwa, berakhlak mulia, cerdas dan kuat. Mari berdaya, berjaya bersama Voice FM, number one Islamic Business Radio.
Now you're back again in Brainy Action. Keep listening 103.7 Voice FM.
Live on air from Garden of Knowledge and Virtue Sarifuddin New Street number 1 Balikpapan Selatan, Voice 103.7 Voice FM. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah wa ala ahlihi wa sahbihi wa ma'ala. Sahabat Voice. Now you are listening to BRAINY ACTION program, which is presented by Islam Sekolah Islam SIT Istiqamah YPAIT Balikpapan on day 6 November 2025. And this time with me, Iskandar, with my partner here, Dipa and Deva. We will accompany you at 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. inshallah. So, how's everything?
I'm good. I feel good.
Good. Okay.
So,
What did you?
how's you?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing excellent.
What?
Okay, great.
Alright.
Okay. What did you do before going here? What did you do before going here?
School?
School.
Yeah, the same.
So, in this occasion, we're going to talk about the genocide in Sudan. What is happening in Sudan right now, and why do many organizations describe it as genocide?
Right now, Sudan is facing a terrible war between two powerful groups, the Sudanese army and the Rapid Support Force, or RSF. This fight started in 2023 and has caused a huge suffering, especially in a place called Darfur. Darfur. The RSF has attacked many villages, mostly targeting people from non-Arabic ethnic groups like the Masalit. Homes were burned, families were killed, and millions of people had to run away because these attacks focus on one ethnic group and are meant to destroy their communities. Many organizations call it a genocide. It's not just a war, it's the killing of people because of who they are.
Okay, so in North Darfur, Sudan, al-Fashir has now been besieged for over 500 days. Darfur's larger city has turned into a battleground gripped by one of the oldest tactics of war, starvation. Hundreds of thousands people have been trapped inside, enduring brutal attacks. Within the city borders, critical service has been collapsed. Food supplies have run out. For months, people have survived on pest-infested animal feed, but even that meager search now has been finished.
Okay. Wait. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word genocide?
So, in my mind, the deliberate attempts to destroy an entire group of people because who they are, through killing, displacement, and dehumanization. It represents humanity's deepest moral failure.
Okay. Why is Sudan often known as a country with a long history of conflict?
What?
Why is Sudan often known as a country with a long history of conflict?
So Sudan's conflicts stem from ethnic, religious, and economic divisions, exacerbated by colonial era borders, inequality between the north and south, and competition for resources like oil and land, also gold. So, what is your opinion, Deva?
What's the question again?
Why is Sudan often known as a country with a long history of conflict?
What?
Why is Sudan often known as a country with a long history of conflict?
I know what to say.
You don't know what to say?
Yeah,
Okay, it's fine. We'll go next to the next question. When did you hear about the genocide in Sudan?
Nah.
First thing you hear.
I heard first when I scroll in TikTok, and I saw that one video like from the Google Maps, you know, like
Okay.
it's the street of Sudan. They're full of bloods
Damn.
of people dying. Like that's crazy.
And there's a hump of human's body.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah?
a lot
Yeah.
of everybody.
It's from the satellite of Google Maps, like you know.
Oh
There's a thousand of
From Google Maps.
Okay, yeah.
Well
From
done.
Google Map, you can just actually see the blood in the
So-
Google Map, right?
Yes.
Do you think Sudan and Palestine have the same conflict?
Yeah, they both are facing genocide and
Same
war,
thing, right?
like something. But for some reason, Sudan is like they barely mention in this kind of conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so okay. What were the main causes of the genocide in Darfur, Sudan?
So it's because of the ethnic tension between Arab and non-Arab communities, competition for land and water, political marginalization, and government-backed militias targeting certain groups.
It's because of that. Okay. Who were the main groups involved in this conflict?
The RSF and the Sudan's
Yeah.
army.
Okay.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
So, from my opinion, the main actors were the Sudanese government and its allied Arab military, the Janjaweed, against non-Arab rebel groups like the Sudan Liberation Army and the Justice and Equality Movement.
How did international media report this tragedy?
What?
How did international media report this tragedy?
So, media coverage initially lagged, but later exposed mass atrocities, prompting global outrage. However, coverage was insufficient and often faded despite the ongoing suffering.
No, I never saw the news about this.
You have
I haven't seen any news about
it. Yeah.
genocide.
But you said you said you
Yeah, TikTok, like random TikTok.
oh, random
like
reels. Okay. How did the genocide affect the people of Sudan?
So, like, over 300,000 people were killed, millions displaced, and entire communities destroyed. Trauma, loss of livelihoods, and instability continue to affect survivors.
Okay.
they're dying.
How about you, Deva?
They're dying. Like, lots of people dying.
Lots of people dying. Okay. How did the genocide affect? Okay. What is life like for Sudanese refugees today?
Hard,
Hard.
probably.
Probably hard.
Nah,
Yeah.
it must be hard. Like
Yeah,
people
bro.
dying.
They try not to die, man. Like that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Like, they do not. They did nothing, and they got killed for no reason at all. They're crazy.
I think, bro.
Oh yeah, and do you know what happened to women and children during the conflict?
No, what happened?
What happened?
So women and children are being killed, hung, and raped. It's
Like
just
woman-
sad to
not
hear
just
them.
women and children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just sad, man. That's crazy.
But there's a lot of women and children are being hung and killed. Okay,
Yes, that's sad.
it's sad.
Oh yeah, that's sad. Do you think the world has cared enough about this tragedy?
Nah,
No.
like nobody. As in, almost nobody talking about this.
Oh yeah, almost nobody.
Like almost.
Almost.
Like,
I think like Europe countries didn't care about Sudan's
Yeah.
condition right now.
we're trying to spread awareness on
Yeah.
this podcast.
So, what were the main causes of the genocide in the first Sudan 2003?
2003.
23.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Let's find out. I'll go next to the question. What humanitarian lessons can we get from genocide? From the genocide in Sudan.
What Mediterranean? What? Can you repeat the answer? The question.
What humanitarian lessons can we get from the genocide in Sudan? Can we learn from this genocide in Sudan?
So in this condition in Sudan,
Yeah.
we learned
okay.
that we had a lot of research. We still can eat, we still can survive, but Sudan, there's a lot of children being killed and malnutrition. It's just sad to hear them, they're dying because of foods, and I think we need to help them, like give them supplies and others.
Yeah, like we gotta be grateful. Like
Yeah, we gotta be grateful.
there's somewhere in this world, someone is dying and
Oh
starving.
yeah. How about you, Adi?
I think it's sad actually. Very sad.
It's sad.
Sad.
Yeah. Wait.
Right.
Do the effects of genocide still linger in Sudan now?
I think
Yes,
yes.
of course.
Yes.
It
It's
still cause a
Like,
lot of
the
effects in
genocide,
Sudan.
It started on like 23
2003.
October 2025.
2003.
Still
Oh,
going, like,
okay.
break,
Okay, so
before break.
yeah, we need to take a break right now.
Sahabat voice. It's now to take a break. Alright, Sahabat voice, we will have some break for a while. We will continue about the tips in leisure time. So don't go anywhere. Keep listening to 0.3 at Voice FM, number 1 Islamic Edu Business Radio. We'll be back after this commercial break.
You are listening Voice Radio.
Number 1 Islamic Edu Business Radio. Have a good day.
Dunia begitu cepat berubah. Setiap hari, banyak hal baru yang kita temui. Begitupun tantangan dalam bisnis yang semakin beragam. Pilihan kita cuma dua, ketinggalan atau ikut perubahan. Mau bisnis Anda melejit tanpa hambatan? Jadilah bagian dari perubahan dunia dengan memilih jaringan internet yang stabil dan memadai bersama Satnetcom. Satnetcom hadir untuk menjadi solusi bisnis Anda dengan berbagai layanan seperti jaringan internet, satellite communication, outsource IT, CCTV camera system, office and inter-office networking service, dan masih banyak lagi. Kunjungi kantor Satnetcom yang beralamat di Jalan Ruhui Rahayu, RT 001, nomor 96 hingga 98, Kelurahan Gunung Bahagia, Balikpapan. Untuk informasi lebih lanjut, dapat menghubungi di nomor 0542 875 570 atau hubungi juga di nomor WA kami di 0811 5963 200. Follow Instagram kami di @satnetcom. Kunjungi juga websitenya di www.satnetcom.com. Kamu juga bisa kirim email di info@satnetcom.com. Lanjutkan bisnis Anda tanpa hambatan bersama Satnetcom. IT solution for your business. Apakah Anda mencari perjalanan yang aman, nyaman, dan tak terlupakan? Itcon Tour and Travel jawabannya. Itcon Tour and Travel adalah unit bisnis yang berada di bawah divisi komersial Yayasan Pendidikan Al-Istiqamah Terpadu Balikpapan yang bergerak di industri tour, travel, pariwisata, dan pendidikan yang menyediakan paket perjalanan sesuai dengan kebutuhan Anda. Kami hadir dalam berbagai layanan seperti Itcon Religi, layanan paket perjalanan religi untuk ibadah umroh dan haji. Itcon Edu, layanan paket perjalanan edukatif untuk pendidikan seperti study tour ke dalam dan luar negeri, serta informasi dan pendampingan kuliah ke Turki. Itcon Trip, layanan paket perjalanan atau pariwisata halal dalam dan luar negeri. Jadi, tunggu apa lagi? Jangan ragu untuk hubungi kami sekarang juga di 0823 1146 5420 atau DM Instagram kami di @itcontourtravel. Anda juga bisa datang langsung ke kantor kami di Gedung Al-Quds, Kompleks Sekolah Islam Terpadu Istiqamah YPAIT Balikpapan, Jalan Syarifuddin Yus nomor 1, Kelurahan Gunung Bahagia, Balikpapan Selatan. Rencanakan perjalanan tak terlupakan dengan lebih mudah, aman, dan nyaman bersama partner perjalanan yang amanah dan profesional, Itcon Tour and Travel. Itcon Tour and Travel untuk perjalanan yang aman dan terpercaya.
Kamu tahu nggak? Ada 3 kata kunci biar hidup kita aman dari narkoba.
Apaan tuh? 3 kata kunci?
Berani tolak, berani rehab, berani lapor.
Kayak slogan ya? Maksudnya gimana sih?
Jadi gini, pertama, berani tolak. Kita harus bisa dengan tegas bilang tidak kalau ada yang nawarin atau ngajak pakai narkoba. Jangan takut dibilang gak gaul, karena yang keren itu justru berani jaga diri.
Ternyata yang keren itu justru yang bisa jaga diri ya?
Betul banget. Kedua, berani rehab. Buat teman-teman yang udah terlanjur kecanduan, jangan takut atau malu. Datang aja ke BNN Kota Balikpapan. Rehabilitasi di sana gratis dan aman. Ada tenaga profesional yang siap membantu supaya bisa pulih dan kembali sehat.
Berarti nggak ada kata terlambat buat berubah ya?
Tepat sekali. Tinggal datang ke kantor BNN di Jalan Abdi Praja Ring Road pada hari dan jam kerja. Mereka juga siap melayani konsultasi kok. Nah, terakhir, berani lapor. Kalau kita tahu ada penyalahgunaan atau peredaran narkoba, jangan cuma diam. Laporkan aja ke BNN atau kantor polisi terdekat. Bisa juga lapor online lewat web www.boss.bnn.go.id atau melalui Instagram @infobnn_kota_Balikpapan.
Jadi gampang ya, bisa langsung lapor dari HP juga.
Iya, intinya kita semua bisa berperan untuk menciptakan lingkungan yang bersinar, bersih dari narkoba. Dan ingat, berani tolak, berani rehab, berani lapor.
Layanan informasi ini dipersembahkan oleh BNN Kota
103.77 Voice FM. Anda tengah mendengarkan Voice FM, number 1 Islamic Edubusiness Radio. Bicara tentang agama dan tuntunannya, pendidikan dan aspek-aspek penunjangnya, inspirasi usaha yang sesuai dengan syariah, semuanya bermuara pada insan beriman, bertakwa, berakhlak mulia, cerdas dan kuat. Mari berdaya, berjaya bersama Voice FM, number 1 Islamic Edubusiness Radio.
Now you're back again in Brainy Action. Keep listening 103.7 Voice FM.
Okay, 3.7 Voice FM number 1 Islamic Business School Radio. Back again with Brainy Action program with me, Iskandar, Dipa, and with my cool friends Deva from SIT Istiqamah YPAIT Balikpapan. And the second segment we will continue our discussion.
Yes.
Okay. So, what humanitarian lessons can we learn from genocide in Sudan?
Can you repeat the question?
What humanitarian lessons can we learn from genocide in Sudan?
So the most critical lesson is the needs for early intervention. The international community must act on the warning signs of ethnic polarization and mass displacement before they escalate into genocide.
How can young people play a role in preventing violence like this in the future?
Young people are the key. First, by learning and speaking up, educating their peers and family about forgotten conflicts. Second, by advocacy, using social media responsibly to put pressure on local and international leaders. How about you, Deva? 23.
The prevention of violence starts with understanding and actively choosing empathy and justice over silence.
Okay, next question.
Next question is what why is it important for us to learn about conflicts like this one?
It is important for two main reasons. One being moral obligation and prevention. Morally, we are part of a global community, and we cannot turn a blind eye to massive suffering.
Okay.
For prevention, history teaches us that genocide doesn't happen overnight. It is a process. By studying conflicts like Sudan, we can recognize the early warning sign and political dynamics that lead to mass atrocities, making us better informed citizens capable of demanding a different outcome next time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How did the genocide affect the people of Sudan?
So the genocide made children and people suffering from malnutrition, starving, and what is it? I forgot what is it called. Do you know, Deva?
What?
Didn't you hear the question?
Let me ask you again. How did the genocide affect the people of Sudan?
So how did the genocide affect people in Sudan? Number 2. Okay, hold on. So
impact is catastrophic and multi-layered. During the Darfur genocide 2023 to 2008 alone, it's estimated that approximately over 300,000 people were killed and about 2.7 million were forcibly displaced in the current conflict, which began in April 2023. The crisis has dramatically worsened. As late of 2024, over 14 million people have been forced to flee their homes, which is about 13% of the entire population. Oh, that's crazy! Like,
Yeah, that's
this makes it the world's largest displacement crisis. People have lost their homes, their livelihoods, and their sense of security. The entire social fabric has been torn apart, and growing number of regions, including areas of Darfur, face a looming risk of famine.
Okay. What happened to the women and children during the conflict?
Women and children are disproportionately victimized in this conflict. There are extensive reports of systematic sexual violence used as a weapon of war by the RSF and their allies. Women and girls are often raped in their homes while fleeing or in captivity.
Ooh, damn,
Children
what?
are not only exposed to horrific violence but are also the victims of forced recruitments into the fighting militias, turning them from students into soldiers. They also face severe malnutrition due to the collapse of food supply chains. Okay, that's so sad to hear.
That's gross.
So, what is your opinion about that? Is that very horrifying?
That's more than horrifying, actually.
Yeah, that's very sad.
Yeah, that's very sad and very horrifying.
But
I don't know how to say it. So, question 27. Beyond the immediate loss of life, what are long-term physiological, economic, and social scars that the genocide leaves on a country like Sudan? Question 27.
So the scars are pervasive and intergenerational. Psychology scars survivors suffer from exceptionally high rates of post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD. Yeah. Severe depression and survivor guilt. This trauma is also passed down, creating what is known as an intergenerational trauma among children who only hear the stories. So what is the economic scars, Deva?
I think the answer is something.
the wholesale destruction of village livestock and infrastructure has ruined the traditional livelihood of farming and herding. This leads to endemic poverty, low educational attainment for displaced, and massive loss of human capital.
Damn.
How about the social scars?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you forgot the social scars, but it's fine.
Yeah, like
Okay.
genocide purposely fractured the social fabric. You know what I'm saying? It replaced trust with deep, enduring ethnic polarization between Arab and non-Arab communities. This breakdown of trust is one of the main reasons the current conflict is so devastating, as it prevents local cooperation and reconciliation.
Okay. So question number 28. Is history repeating? The Genocide evolved into the current Rapid Support Forces, or RSF. How is the current conflict post-2023 a continuation or a new chapter of the Darfur genocide?
So this is a critical point. The current crisis is very much a continuation, with an expanded scope. The RSF, led by Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, or you can call it as Hamidi, are the direct institutionalized successors of the Janjaweed militias. Continuity of preparators, the same paramilitary force, now the RSF, is committing atrocities. How about you, Deva?
Yeah. How about you? Yeah, bro, bro. Come on.
Continuity of the victim.
Bro. Come on. If we don't know, we can just skip to the next question. It's fine? Okay. So, the current crisis warns of famine. How does the conflict induce the displacement and the destruction of farmlands directly translate into a mass starvation crisis? You first, Dipa.
Me first?
It's you.
Okay, so the link is tragically direct and deliberate. Conflict uses hunger as a weapon, disruption of farming. When millions are displaced, they cannot plant or harvest crop. The primary agricultural season in Sudan have been missed entirely.
You, Deva. Come on.
You.
How about you? Yes, you. To answer 29. Yeah, answer 29.
29, looting and destruction.
So what's looting and destruction? We can continue if you
No,
don't
I can do it.
Okay.
So looting and destruction, militars actively loot and burn food stocks, seed and destroy farm equipment and irrigation infrastructure, leaving nothing behind.
So they
Nothing behind. It's
nothing.
fair. Yeah, nothing.
That's not fair.
Yeah, that's not fair.
That's not fair. That's
Yeah.
not fair for what?
They're just burning their food,
Yeah, their
supplies,
food.
and others. They can't survive at all.
They're starving like this.
Yeah,
No
they're
wonder they
starving.
they have malnutrition because
Yeah,
of that.
Because of that.
That's
It's very
crazy.
sad.
So what
And
again?
market collapse. Supply chains in market have shut down or become too dangerous to operate, preventing what little food is available from reaching urban centers.
So they're shut down the
No supermarkets
no
left.
supermarkets or anything.
Yeah.
So they don't get
They
anything.
can't
like-
get any
like,
food at all.
Same.
No food,
They're not
no drink.
nutrition.
They don't got anything like they can buy food. They can
They can't do nothing, bro.
they can
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
nothing.
They can't eat. They can't. Do
They can't
nothing.
even buy medical supplies.
Yeah, same with Palestine though.
Yeah, very sad to hear.
Okay.
So let's go to the next question, Adi.
Okay. Question number 30. Accountability on the ground. Given that the ICC issued an arrest warrant for Omar al-Bashir years ago, what is the status of accountability and justice for the victims of original Darfur genocide? Question 30.
Maybe you can go first, Deva.
Yeah. It's your turn.
Accountability has been painfully slow, but there have been recent breakthroughs. The former president remains detained in Khartoum, but has now been surrendered to the ICC. The current instability makes him transfer unlikely in the short term, so he has not faced trial in the
Hague.
Hague? Is it Hague? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hague.
Ali Kushab conviction in a landmark decision in the ICC recently convicted Ali Muhammad Ali Abdul Al-Rahman, known as Ali Kushab Ki Janjaweed, a commander for war crimes and crimes against humanity. This is the first verdict and conviction stemming from the Darfur situation referred to the ICC, providing a crucial though small victory for justice. The ICC's prosecutor is now actively investigating the new mass atrocities committed since April 2023, signaling the pursuit of justice continues even amid the renewed violence.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Next
that's-
question.
Next question, okay. Question 31. The forgotten crisis. Why is it that the conflicts like the one in Sudan often seem to receive intense media coverage briefly, only to fade from the global spotlight? Like you said before, the first one you said you saw it on TikTok, right?
Yeah, this is sadly a common pattern. It is incredibly difficult and dangerous for international journalists to
operate in Sudan.
operate in country where there's genocide. Like
Same like Palestine too, right?
yes.
Yeah.
When journalists are targeted or expelled, the story literally cannot be told.
Damn.
They just can't.
They can't.
But in Palestine, there's a few journalists still survive on there.
Yeah.
But in Sudan, there's no one journalist left. So there's no more information about Sudan.
I think they only get the news from the locals. I think.
Yeah.
From the locals.
And you only can see Sudan from the Google Maps. It's very terrifying to watch.
Yeah.
The bloods in
Yeah.
the streets. That's crazy.
Human body everywhere. Red blood in the streets.
I think Sudan is more terrifying than Palestine. Do you agree with me? No.
Nah, cause
You think Palestine?
They're the
is-
same.
it's the same.
Yeah.
No, but for me though, Palestine is more
Palestine was more what?
like they got bombed and everywhere.
Oh, isn't it the same with Sudan?
Yeah,
Well, in
it's the same. It's
Palestine,
the
suffering.
same bad. They're suffering the same. Like
The same thing.
Palestine
Yeah,
is-
same thing.
is-
Almost the same thing.
it's
Okay.
hit them all.
So let's go to question 31. 32.
Okay.
Recognition challenges. What are the challenges and necessary steps for reconciliation between communities that have been pitted against each other, such as the Arab and non-Arab groups in Darfur?
So the challenge is immense because the state itself weaponized ethnic identity. The main obstacle is the entrenched impunity for past crimes. It is impossible to rebuild trust when the preparators like the RSF are still actively committing atrocities and have not been held accountable.
So that's a challenge.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
Oh,
of
that's
course.
a challenge. Okay. So, what again?
So what is the necessary steps, Deva?
It requires justice first. This means establishing traditional justice mechanism, truth commission, reparation, and legal trials. It also requires re-establishing local governance structure that share power, land, and water resource, ensuring that the marginalized group have a real political voice.
Okay. Let's move on to question 33. So, the role of external actors. External actors. Reports of suggest external powers are fueling to the current war by supplying arms. How do regional rivalries and international arms flow make ending violence in Sudan virtually possible?
External influence is the poison in the wound.
The wound. Oh, it's like
Sudan sits in a strategically vital
region.
Yes.
So it's okay. So it's very vital.
certain regional governments seeking political influence and control over trade routes or resources are reportedly supplying arms, funding, and logistical support to both SAF and the RSF. This turns what might have been short eternal power struggle into a protected, devastating proxy war.
Okay.
When one side feels confident it can win with outside support, it has no incentive to negotiate seriously. External arms flows effectively sabotage ceasefire talks and diplomatic efforts, ensuring the cycle of violence continues at higher intensity, funded by global actors.
Okay. So let's move on to question 34. The Darfur genocide was a critical test of the R2P doctrine. How was the international community overall failure to protect civilians in Sudan impacted the credibility of this principle?
So the R2P doctrine adopted by the UN in 2005 states that all states have a responsibility to protect their population from mass and atrocities. And if they fail, the international community must step in. Yeah.
So, how about you, Deva?
What is your opinion?
What? 34.
Impact
Question
on
34.
credibility.
34, right?
Come on, bro. Answer the question, bro. Come on.
Come on. What is your opinion?
The long failure to halt initial Darfur genocide and the lack of decisive action to prevent the current mess. Sudan tragically demonstrated the gap between the noble principle of R2P and the political will required for its effective implementation, showing that states' sovereignty often trumps the protection of human life in the Security Council.
Okay. Do you want to go to the next question, or do you want to add something?
Maybe let's go to the next question.
Next question.
I don't know what to ask.
What to say? Okay. Question 35. Sudan and South Sudan. While they are now separate countries, how does the ongoing instability in Sudan directly affect the fragile humanitarian and political situation in South Sudan?
South Sudan is now hosting hundreds of thousands of people fleeing the conflict, including South Sudanese who had previously returned home. This puts enormous strain of world's youngest, poorest, and most fragile nation, which is recovering from its own civil war.
Do you want to add something to it, Deva? Dipa?
So the oil dependent South Sudan's economy is almost entirely dependent on oil flowing through pipelines and processing facilities in Sudan. To reach ports on the Red Sea, instability and damage to this infrastructure risk collapsing the economy of both nations. Regional instability. Conflict in Sudan exports instability to its neighbor, risking a broader regional conflagration and making it harder for South Sudan to achieve its own long-term peace and development goal.
Okay. Next question. Question 36. Beyond aid, what are non-military, diplomatic, and economic pressures that the international community can and should use to force a lasting ceasefire and protect civilians in Sudan today?
The focus needs to shift from mere appeals to coercive action. Implement and strictly enforce sanction on the specific leaders, commanders, and business entities, mainly linked to gold and commodities, that fund and profit from the war, especially those in the RSF and SAF.
Okay. Do you want to add something to it, Dipa?
Okay, so in my opinion, diplomatic isolate and publicly condemned any regional or international state that is found to be supplying arms or funds to the warring faction. And the UN arms embargo imposed a comprehensive and rigorously enforced arm embargo on all parties involved in the fighting across the entire country, not just Darfur. So humanitarian demand enforced an immediate, unfettered, and protected humanitarian corridor to ensure aid reaches the starving population, using international leverage to punish non-compliance. Okay, so done.
Okay, wanna go to the next question?
Yeah.
Okay, there's still more question?
Actually we have. How did the United Nations respond to the genocide in Sudan?
The United. So I think they respond nothing. They don't care about Sudan. They don't do anything about Sudan.
I think the UN has response been robust paper but limited in effective action.
Really?
Yes.
They respond, but it's ineffective.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not much.
There's not much to
It's not helping.
uncover. Yeah.
Okay.
So what kind of work did the humanitarian organizations like Amnesty International or UNICEF do there?
Maybe you can go first, Deva.
You can go first.
What, Adi?
What kind of work did the humanitarian organizations like Amnesty International or UNICEF do there?
Actually, I didn't know about this, but I'm still thinking about it. Maybe Deva can go first.
Come on, Deva.
Bro.
Come on, bro. If you don't know,
Changing like, you get what I'm saying, that ask another question, bro.
another question, bro. Okay, bro, I got you, man.
What is this? What are you talking about, bro? Come on, be serious.
Yes, it's really
Okay,
cool.
Okay, let's just go to the next one.
Answer the question. Yeah.
Nah, ask another question.
Come on, bro. What question you
Okay,
say?
can I ask?
Yes, you
So, do you think the world has cared enough about this tragedy?
No, not enough.
Yeah.
For me, no.
Yeah, like,
there are only few countries that cared about Sudan,
Yeah, like, not much.
especially Indonesia.
It's not much.
Yeah,
Talk about this.
Yeah. And we need to share the awareness to other people.
Yeah, we're trying to share awareness once again. Like, this is the
Isn't just enough
The-
countries
the-
to support them, right?
yes.
You got a question for me? I'll answer you guys.
Uh,
Nah.
Come on.
I think there's no question I can do.
Just ask, bro. You do homeless.
Let me ask you a question. The forgotten crisis. Why is it that the conflicts like the one in Sudan often seem to receive intense media coverage briefly, only to fade from the global spotlight?
Because there's like people don't care. Like,
People don't care.
yeah, I don't know why. Like, but look, it just don't care. Like,
I think Dipa knows the answer.
I know the answers. Hold on. Okay, so I think we already done this question before.
yeah,
Yeah, we already do this question.
yes.
Done? No.
Yeah.
Let me ask you again. Okay. Okay. Wait.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's because of the competition and
Oh,
attention
yeah.
for attention.
It's
Major
big time.
high-profile conflicts elsewhere.
Okay.
Break.
Okay. I think
Sahabat
that-
voice, we just realized that it is already 11 a.m. and now it's a sign for us to close Brainy Action on this morning. Thank you for our Sahabat voice who listen to this program. Oh, it's great.
You are listening Voice Radio.
Number 1 Islamic Edu Business Radio. Have a good day.
Halo Bunda Rehan, Assalamualaikum. Serius banget sama HP-nya?
Bunda Farah, waalaikumsalam. Ini loh Bun, saya kok bingung ya. Anak-anak saya ini mau disekolahkan kemana? Si adik mau SD, si kakak mau SMP.
Kok bingung sih Bun? Sekolah kan banyak, tinggal pilih mau yang mana.
Maunya sih yang sekalian ada ngajinya. Banyak pilihan ekskul dan ada belajar bahasa Inggrisnya. Jadi gak perlu lagi les di luar. Selain itu, sekolah yang fasilitasnya lengkap. Terus jadi satu sekolah aja biar efisien. Gak repot kesana kemari antar jemputnya.
Oh, sekolahin aja di Istiqamah. Kayak ponakan-ponakan saya Bun. Dari SD sampai SMA di sana sekolahnya. Saya sering loh antar jemput mereka. Gak jauh kok. Sekitar 10 menitan dari sini. Fasilitasnya lengkap dan juga keren. Kalau untuk pembelajarannya, mereka pakai kurikulum nasional. Tapi di sana juga punya kurikulum khas sekolah yang menerapkan konsep pendidikan Islam dan juga berfokus pada pendidikan karakter. Kalau anaknya Bunda nanti belajar math, science, dan bahasa Inggris, mereka memakai referensi buku-buku Cambridge untuk membangun dan memperkuat skill berbahasa Inggris.
Wah, menarik nih. Kalau untuk ekskulnya bagaimana, Bun?
Banyak, Bun. Untuk olahraga nih, ada renang, sepak bola, basket, badminton, dan panahan. Nah, untuk ekskul lainnya, ada public speaking, robotik, playfit, crafting, cooking, bertutur, dai cilik, fun English, fun science, fun Arabic, menggambar, melukis, menari, kepanduan, dan paskibra. Dan juga ada teknologi inovasi, desain grafis, dan desain multimedia. Selain itu, ada juga MTTQ, kelas tahfiz, dan tahsin untuk anak dan orang tua.
Lengkap ya. Kalau untuk kegiatan di luar pembelajaran, ada apa aja?
Macam-macam, Bun. Ada daurah Al-Quran, school assembly, field trip, tafakur alam, Istiqamah Green and Healthy Day, Nisaiyah, Rojuliyah, inklusi sosial, dan lain-lain. Ada juga program kewirausahaannya loh.
Oke, boleh nih Bun, saya cari informasinya dulu ya. Kalau cocok, cus sekolahin anak-anak di Istiqomah aja.
Insya Allah cocok Bun. Kayak outfit Bunda hari ini kan?
Bisa aja.
Cocok banget nih, dari atas sampai bawah. Cuantik Pol.
SDIT Istiqamah YPAIT Balikpapan, sekolah yang terakreditasi A, dikelola oleh manajemen pendidikan yang berpengalaman lebih dari 28 tahun. Memiliki fasilitas lengkap mulai dari ruang-ruang kelas yang bersih dan nyaman, perpustakaan sebagai sumber belajar dengan ragam koleksi yang lengkap, masjid, kantin dan toko sekolah, school cafe, radio, jalur trekking, lapangan sepak bola, basket dan badminton yang luas. Dilengkapi dengan 100 titik CCTV. SDIT Istiqamah YPAIT Balikpapan berkomitmen untuk melahirkan mutu lulusan yang beriman, bertakwa, berakhlak mulia, cerdas, kuat, berwawasan lingkungan, dan berjiwa wirausaha. Daftarkan segera putra-putri ayah bunda, kunjungi website kami di daftaristiqomah.id atau datang langsung ke Green Campus SIT Istiqamah YPAIT Balikpapan, Jalan Syarifuddin Yus nomor 1, Kelurahan Gunung Bahagia, Balikpapan Selatan, atau bisa menghubungi ke nomor 0812 98 78 1997. Dapatkan beasiswa hingga 100% untuk prestasi tahfiz, akademik, dan olahraga. SDIT Istiqamah YPAIT Balikpapan, The Excellence Quranic Leader and Entrepreneur School.
Assalamualaikum Umi.
Waalaikumsalam Abi, alhamdulillah udah pulang. Diminum dulu tehnya Abi. Bagaimana Abi hari ini?
Alhamdulillah pekerjaan Abi lancar hari ini. Oh iya Umi, Abi pikir kita kan udah menikah dan tidak selamanya kita tinggal di kontrakan. Bagaimana kalau kita usahakan punya rumah sendiri?
Iya, Umi juga berpikir begitu. Karena semakin ditunda, rumah itu semakin mahal, Abi. Tapi di mana ya bisa kredit rumah dengan sistem syariah?
Oh iya, Abi dengar dari teman Abi, kalau di Balikpapan ada perusahaan properti yang sudah menggunakan akad syariah. Namanya SIT loh Umi.
Oh, yang kantornya di samping pengadilan militer itu ya, Bi?
Bener banget, proyeknya udah di mana-mana dan sudah banyak penghuninya.
Kalau gitu, yuk kita langsung ke kantor marketingnya aja, Bi.
Syadinalen, rumah impian umroh.
Syadinalen, perusahaan properti syariah yang berkomitmen untuk menyediakan solusi hunian yang sesuai dengan prinsip Islam. Menawarkan berbagai pilihan perumahan dengan desain modern, mewah, dan elegan, tanpa riba, tanpa denda, dan tanpa sita. Amankan seat umroh dan unit rumah Anda sekarang juga. Kunjungi galeri marketing kami di Jalan Syarifuddin Yus nomor 17 samping Pengadilan Militer Balikpapan. Atau hubungi kontak kami di nomor 0811 540 044.
103.7 Voice FM.
Anda tengah mendengarkan Voice FM, number 1 Islamic Edubusiness Radio.
Let's continue our question. Yeah.
Okay. If you could deliver one message to the world about Sudan and Palestine, what will it be?
I will deliver word to encourage them to keep survive, and I will put some medical supplies on my letters so they can still survive, and
maybe we can pray for them, right?
Yeah,
pray for them and hope for the best.
Yeah,
for them, right?
They could pray for them.
What about you, Deva?
Yeah,
What about
I pray
you?
for them too. I wish them for the best, and
Yeah, okay.
I wish they can find peace again, I wish they can get their homes again back. Wait. And yeah.
Okay.
So let's go to the next. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How about you,
you.
Adi? How about you?
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
What you say?
I would make a video about them if and spread awareness about it.
Like what we're doing right now.
Yes, like this.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Go to the next question.
Yes, you. Yeah, you.
Huh?
You ask me.
Okay, so if you could give something to Gaza and Sudan, what will you give to them?
That's a very compassionate question. Given the severe humanitarian crisis in both Gaza and Sudan, the most vital and immediate gifts will be life-saving humanitarian essentials and the condition for peace and recovery. For Gaza and Sudan, immediate life-saving essentials. The top priority is to alleviate immediate suffering caused by conflict, displacement, and lack of resources. So I would like give them medical aid and health service. So like medicine and equipment,
And
something like that.
like
Yeah,
that.
maybe I'll airdrop them to them.
I'll give them
the plane.
I'll give them home.
Oh,
home.
wow.
Yes.
Home sweet home. No.
If I could give them something to Gaza, I'll give them somewhere to like.
Is it Gaza or Sudan, bro?
Gaza.
on, bro.
Gaza and Sudan.
Sudan, bro, come on.
I give them food.
Oh, you give them
They were
food.
starving.
Give them food.
I just
Yeah,
give
they're
them
starving from malnutrition.
from all this.
I'll give them facilities. If I can, I'll build a fully establishing fully equipped hospital and clinics.
Amen.
If I can, okay. If I can, I'll help them. And vaccination campaigns to prevent outbreaks of infectious diseases, especially among children. Okay.
I'm sure.
It's already 11 a.m.
Oh yeah, it's already 11 a.m.
No,
But what? Sahabat voice, we just realized that it is already 11 a.m. and it's now it is a time for us to close Brainy Action program for on this morning. Thank you for all Sahabat voice who listen in this program.
Oh yeah, and Sahabat voice.
Thank you.
Thank you
for.
Hold on.
It's fine.
Okay. And also, thank you for tuning into Brainy Action on Voice FM #1 Islamic Edu Business Radio. You can also listen to this program on your analog radio at 103.7 at Voice FM. You can also listen to this broadcast on our YouTube channel and Istiqamah YPAIT channel and Voice FM channel.
It's okay, it's my
And you can also visit our website on www.voicefm44balikpapan.com to know more about our program. For you Android users, you can also watch our broadcast by searching on Voice FM 103.7 on the Play Store.
Yeah.
One more thing to add is that our school SMPIT Istiqamah is still open for registration, so don't forget to register.
Yeah, well, don't forget, bro.
Interested in our school or maybe broadcasting program. Thank you and keep spreading awareness.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum. Good morning.
Bicara tentang agama dan tuntunannya, pendidikan dan aspek-aspek penunjangnya, inspirasi usaha yang sesuai dengan syariah, semuanya bermuara pada insan beriman, bertakwa, berakhlak mulia, cerdas dan kuat.